Here we go. There it is. There it is. Much, much better. So, all right. That was a rough start. Thanks for everybody being here. Appreciate it. How about now? Yep, I can see the waves jumping. Sorry, that was a rookie mistake. My bad.
I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, but they still waiting on somebody to say yes, they can. I see the waves jumping.
Did you ask them?
I did ask them. I'm asking them now. Right now? We're good? Yeah? I see it jumping. It's got to mean yes.
Does it?
In my eyes, yeah. In my ears. Rough start, Matt. Rough start. Not your best one. Not your best start, Matt. All right, Ox can hear us. Thanks, Ox. I appreciate you. Haley, thanks for being here. Jaybird, appreciate you being here. Jay, appreciate you. Ibrahima, so I've been practicing your name all week. All week. Jay, thanks, man. So, it's on the fridge. Ibrahima. Ibrahima. I nailed it.
No, watch, you've been saying it wrong all week.
I haven't been saying it right. He spelt it out for me. All right, so we got 4 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. So, I'm actually going to do some juicing over here. Like, you can see it in this camera over here. Right there. Going to do some juicing, but we did a regular meal preps, and we're still doing those as we speak. Cooking some for Holden as well. Good afternoon. Dante S., appreciate you being here. So yeah, I'm just waiting on Jenna to sort of clear out this little area for her. You can't really see it because of this being in the way, but I'm going to get in some juicing, doing a little juicing, and showing you a little trick with these. These are really cool. These are like my new thing. But
They're ice trays.
Hey!
It's a new invention.
These aren't normal ice trays. Easy. Trying to steal my fun. Trying to steal my vibe. How's everybody doing? How's things?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Jenna, I was talking to them. So, who's hitting the gym and who's doing well with nutrition? I take that back, not the gym. Who's hitting the physical fitness and who's also doing the nutrition? Who's doing well right now? I'm struggling on this one. There we go. Scroll up a little bit. There we go. Where's Holden when you need him?
To adjust your settings where you can't figure out how he did it?
Correct. Albert? So Albert says, the thing I have the problem doing since I have no willpower. I'm wild guess you're talking about the food. It's the part that is like, it's there all day. You know, it's there 24 hours a day. The physical activity, you know, that's a handful of hours a week, depending on who you are, what you do. So I get you, but man, it's the toughest part. And for me, it's like, it's setting it up and just having it done, you know, because this is like Jenna said it perfectly. This is the laziest way to live. It really is. It really is once you get used to it. Brett, hey Matt, this is my first live stream. Just got here. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. This live is starting out rough. I screwed up the audio, the mic right here. So thank you guys for telling me. I appreciate it. Ox giving a little encouragement. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Exactly. Albert, it's finding your way that works for you. I found out that this works for us. We've been doing this for 5 years now, and this is just like this made the most difference when it came to, like, I tried supplements, I tried all the things, but like this made the significant difference that like it gave me abs year round. Like, I didn't have that for the first 4 years of lifting and training. I just didn't really pay attention to the food. But once I started doing that, the budget saved so much more money. I've talked about in previous videos that, and probably in this live, that in 2000, I always forget, it's either 2014 and 2015 or 15 and 16. And I'm pretty sure it's 14 and 15. So 14, spent about $14,000 on food, going out and cooking minimally at home. The very next year, I tracked every receipt, and we spent half. We spent about $7,000 cooking at home we had probably more food and better food, and you lost quite a bit of weight.
20 pounds.
How many?
20 pounds.
20 pounds from the food initially, and then the activity, you lost another 20, 25
Yeah.
ish. And I'm fairly lean year round, and when I tighten it up even more, I can sort of dial it in even more. So, Albert, just finding your way to do it, that's what matters. Brett, appreciate you being here for the first time. Thank you. Dante S, meal prep for how many days? So, this typically will last 1 week. I started cooking for Holden, and like we could stretch it out to be two weeks easily, but since we started cooking for him, started doing it that way. And when we started doing this live meal prep, we were like, you know what? Why cook for 2 weeks if we know we're going to cook every single week? We want to do a live every week. So all of this is going to be for at least a week. And I'm actually getting to the point where I have a lot of backup stuff. Like I've got leftover veggies. I've got leftover carbs. Like I've got 2 packs of meat in the fridge. So this will be just a week. Why is it... Hold on. Jay, it held your comment for review, which it should not have done that. I'm just going to show this here. Why would it hold that comment? Doesn't make any sense. All right.
I don't know.
It held Jay's comment. That didn't make any sense. So Jay said, I'm hitting the gym, but my nutrition is not great, but getting there. Yeah, it's the toughest part. It's what you have to do daily. So I feel you. I really do. Brett, honestly, I've fallen off of the physical fitness, but I'm doing great with my meal portions and choices. Nice. Still maintaining weight, but I can tell I'm getting softer. The numbers, they creep up quickly, like when I'm not truly watching it, like it'll creep up quickly. That's for sure. Jay Wolfie, hey Matt and Jenna, what's up? Jay Wolfie, I've been seeing you.
Hey.
I've been seeing you in the comments a lot. I appreciate you, seriously. Travis Patterson, 2 camera angles, impressive. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with you. Travis. Appreciate you being here, man. Albert, for me, it's the hardest getting back into it. My fitness was up there when I was in the military, sure, I bet. But when I got out, my fitness and health went straight out the door. Yeah, and I think that's much easier almost because you have such an expectation, and it's got to be done, So when you don't have somebody forcing you, I think it's even tougher. So I feel you, and it's not that you're asking, but and we're sort of going through the same thing. We released that podcast this week explaining, and it's picking up one thing and sticking to it. It really, really is. Albert, thanks, Ox Haney. Need to start doing it. I appreciate y'all encouraging us. That's so rad. Ox, it happens, Albert. I should really maybe proofread these before I just start reading them out. Thank y'all for encouraging each other. That's awesome. You said, Albert said, remember in high school, that's where I want to be. I don't know about that. I would not go back to high school. Who was I talking to you about that not long ago?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Josh about that too. I wouldn't.
I'd go back to my high school body.
You go back to your high school body?
But I wouldn't go back to high school.
I wouldn't go back to my high school body. I weighed 130 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see here. Ox. Gotcha, buddy. Dante S. How do you determine the foods for the week? Is it just a well-balanced meals? Yeah, 100%. And we're habitual eaters. We eat a lot of the same thing, and it's honestly out of convenience. That's just the way we like to eat. And where we get that variety, because I get it, a lot of people need variety. We get it in the snacks. Like having snacks, that makes a big, big difference, especially when we eat generally the same thing. Like we got Brussels sprouts, you can't see that. Brussels sprouts, okra, beef. There's also, we got lima beans, and then sweet peas. We got broccoli. We got a quinoa. So the carbs and the veggies and the meals vary a little bit, but it's been beef for a while now. Mm-hmm. We'll switch it up every now and then.
I mean, that's cyclical too. Like we'll go through turkey. We went through the fake meats for a while.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we probably did the vegan meats for
about a month.
About a month. It feels like maybe even a little bit longer, but now I look at those and I just tore my stomach apart, because it's loaded with whey protein and whey isolate and just protein powder that's in it. Pea protein and all that too. But anyway, let's see here. Brett, Matt, do you have any tips on tracking spending? Any preferred apps? As a matter of fact, yes. So, like, I actually use a few different ones, but like, depending on who you bank through, they have, of course, your spending report. But Truebill, Trubill, they have a super cool app. Depending on what you want to pay, I think you can pay like $1 or $3 a month, but it's totally worth it, because not only do they tell you, all right, these are your recurring payments, you connect it to your whatever account that you want, all of your accounts, and it'll tell you these are your recurring payments. By the way, this payment went up 10% or whatever. And then with most of the recurring payments, it will tell you like, hey, you want to cancel this? Press this button, and they'll go through the process of canceling it for you. Really, really cool. And I have pretty much all of my finances plugged into it, so I can see like net. So if you have like credit card debt and then you have this much income, it'll tell you, all right, for the month you're negative 200 or whatever. So it's really cool. It's really gives you a really big picture. It's probably the best one that I've found. I did it again. I started doing this weird thing where I go do when I'm reading comments.
It's great.
Ox, you mean, yeah, high school body. Yeah, gotcha. I don't know, man. You knew me in high school. I wouldn't go back to that body for me. Gulf Coast local. What's up, Matt and Jenna? What do you guys think of the coronavirus and the threat to the U.S.? So I saw a snippet of Trump saying that the U.S. is safe. I know that isn't he lobbying for $2 billion he's trying to get pumped into it. I think they met with doctors or something like that today to figure out what do they need to do to get ahead of it. Yeah, I found this out today. What do I think about the coronavirus? I mean, it is the common cold, but it's just the strand that's like so deadly, and yeah, it's pretty trippy. And right now, this is the same craze that H1N1 had, and
like Ebola.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not bad. Like, it is, and like, of course, we need to get it under wraps. We need to figure it out. But there is such a craze right now that we have seen before in healthcare. Like, I remember being in the hospital setting when H1N1 was a big deal, and the absolute just panic that there was. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people die from contagious things every day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the middle of flu season.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
And the flu is just as deadly.
Yeah. Not making light of that. I mean, if it hits the U.S., it'll definitely make us raise our eyebrows, because there's not a fix for it yet. So it sucks. It truly sucks. And I think I was told that, what was it? A bat bit a snake, and then a human ate the snake. Hey, this is what I was told. It was on the internet. It's got to be true. Quit looking at me.
Matt's opinion on current events and geography and...
Y'all know that I'm so good with pop culture.
Yeah, just don't take his advice.
I said some stuff on the podcast today. It was
it was,
knowledge bombs about Africa. You'll see.
Don't write that down either.
Albert said, now I've heard from some people who work out, didn't cut out bad foods, rather just cut portions and stopped sodas and managed to lose weight and basically get lean. What's the science behind that? The basic science behind losing fat is a caloric deficit. Everybody in the chat, myself, Jenna, everybody in the world has their caloric maintenance. A caloric deficit is when you're eating less than your body is actually going to require, and that is fat loss. So you can either do that through eating a little bit less calorically, or you can eat that maintenance calories, let's say it's 2,000, and then if you go burn those calories through activity, whether it's cardio, lifting weights, whatever, burning that's it. So caloric deficit, create a caloric deficit, you will lose fat. That's the basis of fat loss. Without that, you will not lose fat. So yes, that is true. Ultimately, what that is, that's called flexible nutrition, and that's what we practice. That's what Josh practices. Flexible nutrition is basically eating pretty much what you want, with this like 80-20 rule. And I actually have a video that I covered on this, but 80% clean, 20% what you want. It's true. Like, I knocked down a bag of donuts. When was that?
I don't know. I found the bag
It was
yesterday.
like
Empty.
last Friday. It was this little bag of donuts. I just knocked them all down. Yeah. Just I hadn't taken a treat day in quite some time, and it was time. It was time. I didn't feel guilty about it. Let's see. I almost said that, but I didn't. Arvin Bryson. You still cool with Bricks? Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. We don't talk, but you know, he's doing his thing and I'm doing my thing, but we're cool. Yeah, we're cool. Jay Wolfie, what are you watching this week? Am I allowed to say? I always forget.
I don't think so.
I don't think I'm allowed to say. But I think no, he said it in the last Spider-Man.
No, well, he said he alluded to it.
He did allude to it. I can't say. If he was here, I would ask him.
It's been recommended.
It's been recommended. Let's put it that way. It's highly recommended and it's current. I'll put it that way. Let's see. I almost read Jay Wolfie's comment again. My bad. Brett. What? Picking my fingers. Okay. Brett. Wow, nice you. I'll check them out. I've never really tracked spending that way. I just have a weekly food budget and buy whatever. Yeah, I feel you. Well, and I'm kind of weird when it comes to food because, like, I buy the basics that we need, and then I buy, like, snacks that we pretty much want that are, you know, clean, lean. But I'm okay with spending money on food because...
Playing from Jenna's iPhone.
I'm okay with spending money on food because, like, we have to eat. Like, we have to eat. And I have sort of a budget, but I'm going to spend it anyway. So I might as well just buy it and have it and cook it and prepare it, if that makes sense. But, of course, you have a budget. You know what you can and can't spend. And I just think it's important to have it and have it prepared and ready, no matter what your budget is. Ox, you out? All right, man. Hey, I really appreciate you. Seriously. Hope you have a successful stream. I appreciate you, man. Just y'all being here is awesome.
Yeah, look, Caleb says you're right. It was bat soup that was being served.
Bat soup. See there? You're hating. Quit hating.
Well, you said something.
Nope, I won. Ox. I'm heading out for my birthday dinner. Hey, man, happy birthday. I didn't realize that.
His birthday dinner?
He says, I'm heading out for a birthday dinner. Well, happy birthday to whoever the hell it is. Brett. I think dropping soda helped me a lot. I cannot see. I've got one contact in. Let me get my glasses. That way I'll stop sounding like a moron. Hold on.
You think that'll help?
Come on!
I'm not allowed to be left alone in here. Okay.
I got you. Jenna doesn't do well in front of the camera by herself. All right, that's so much better.
No.
So much better. I think dropping soda helped me a lot. I had a saying a while back, don't drink your calories, 100%. And it was for calories, but would also remind me to eat whole foods instead of only powders. Oh my gosh, yeah, without a doubt. So, and I mean, you think about the mastication of chewing and, well, mastication is chewing. Why did I just say that? You think of mastication.
We almost think you're a healthcare professional.
Jenna, I was on a roll. So that mastication process, I mean, it literally takes you longer to consume whole food than it does liquid. So because that liquid, you just pour it down your gullet, like you're pouring calories in you so much quicker. And then as far as like actually processing that, that's obviously takes less time. Everybody's guessing what it is. Batman, X-Men. So no, neither one of those. Ibrahima, what is your favorite treat to eat on cheat day? You know, and we've been real bad about not doing a treat day. Yesterday, I just about went and bought sushi, but I balanced this weird thing of like, well, I don't really want to spend the money, and then it bites me in the butt when I don't do that, and I end up eating, you know, a little bag of donuts.
It wasn't that little.
It was like it.
It was like the bags that you get from the gas station.
Yeah, it was a little whatever, and I saw it, and I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. I think I'd fasted for 24 hours. Went shopping. Terrible idea. Don't do it. I did it, and I bought them and I ate them. But what's my favorite treat? I love Power Crunch bars. Like that's not really a treat meal.
No. Do you like food? No.
What is it? Like if right now you said, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" Like I've been really wanting sushi lately. I would probably knock down some sushi.
Or like some Mediterranean stuff.
Yeah, Mediterranean. Absolutely. I said that on the last live. I love Zoe's Kitchen, as ridiculous as that sounds, because I know that's a chain, but we don't really have any other Mediterranean.
Well, the place right up here, the
Simple Greek,
that's a chain too.
That's a chain
right?
too. Yeah, they're so good though. Josh and I were talking about that. It is Ox's birthday. Well, happy birthday again. Happy birthday, bro. Let's see. Albert, that's how long it's been since we've talked. Wait, what? I think they were talking. I think they were talking to each other. Yeah. Jay Wolfie said, "Call Holden." Ibrahima, it's Clone Wars. It's not Clone Wars. Ox. It's probably Marvel Phase 1. It's not.
Well, stop. You're narrowing it down for them. They're gonna.
Well, but I'm not telling them what it is, so technically I can't.
You're telling them what it isn't.
But I can't get in trouble if I don't say what
yes,
it is,
you
right?
can.
Are Power Crunch bars the Robert Irving protein bars? No, Robert Irving, he is the he's like the chef, right? No, I'll show you Power Crunch bars. Hold on. So if you're new to this channel, you'll know that I go back and forth with what I think about protein powders and supplements in general, but especially protein powders. For a while now, I mean, probably a year, maybe 2, I really haven't taken protein powders. I just don't believe that what they say is in them is actually in them. Now, this is a Power Crunch bar. There absolutely is protein powder in here, but I eat this because I just really like the taste of it. It's a better alternative than a candy bar. I don't really utilize this for the protein because I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I'm trying to get a hold of a registered dietitian or somebody that's qualified that can talk about protein powders and nutrition in general for the podcast. But anyway, this is it. Power Crunch bar. There is a salted caramel. There is a French vanilla. There you go. And then there's a triple chocolate. And
There's a lot of other flavors, but those are our favorite.
hell, I'll just eat one now. That way you can see the.
You sounded super country just now.
I did?
Yeah. Well, I'll just eat one right
I'll
now.
just eat one right now. We'll just, all right, just so you can see it. You gonna run that? What? Okay, thank you.
Well, I need to get the stuff out of there.
So my complaint with protein bars is they're loaded with carbs, which carbs aren't the enemy, but I like them to be a little more balanced if I'm gonna eat them. And then check this out. So, flake. Listen to this flake. Oh, do you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's so good. Like, you don't get that with a normal protein bar. Like, look at that flaky. Oh, good, Mom. Trying to help you out. But, so you're looking at the macros. 14 of protein, 11 carbs, 13 of fat, 220 calories, and only 5 is sugar. So not bad, not bad. Those Power Crunch bars are the best. My favorite is a mint chocolate chip.
Yes!
Yeah, she loves those mint chocolate chip.
Matt and his dad hate everything mint.
Not a fan. I can brush my teeth with it, but I'm not going to swallow it.
Matt's dad can't even brush his teeth with something flavored mint.
Yeah, it's true. They're a little dry. Do you think Power Crunch bars are a little dry?
Yeah.
Are they?
But they're better than like the ones that are like a chewy brick.
Yeah, exactly. Like Quest bars. No offense to Quest, but they're just so. It's like eating a big Laffy Taffy. I'm not into that. I don't like it. Yeah, they're like wafers. Exactly. It's a wafer filling. So good. So good. All right, I gotta do some juicing here.
Yes, you do.
Gulf Coast Local. I had a scare with some supplements from GNC a few years ago. A store salesman convinced me to try some sort of diet pills. I took them and almost went to the emergency room. Did you have like heart palpitations or your heart kind of messing up or what? Because, yeah, I feel you. Jay Cook. They're legit remind me of Thin Mint. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jenna was saying. I ain't about it. I ain't about that life. Gulf Coast Local definitely learned my lesson. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. Brett, yeah. It's fortunate that my job has... Whoa, really? A whole kitchen of food. And those are the things they have there. Okay. Huh. That you got a good workplace. That's really cool. Ibrahima, what exercises build muscle? Well, if you're talking about individualized muscles or just as a whole, I mean, strength training, weight training, that's the biggie. I mean, and if you're just trying to overall gain some muscle, compound movements, that's a multi-joint movement. So deadlift, squat, dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press. I'm just not a big fan of barbell bench press, but it really depends on how you're lifting it. So when you're shooting for hypertrophy, that's where you're really going to build that muscle. Not to say that you can't when you're working on strength, but if you're just truly trying to work for hypertrophy or building muscle, bodybuilding, then it's how you're lifting it. It really is. Brett, I really go for the Cliff Builder bars. Those are good. I like those a lot. Got a bunch of like grains and seeds in them. Really good. Or those Robert Irving ones I mentioned, but I can't remember the name of. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I've seen them in like the gas stations or whatever. And I remember they did taste pretty good. It was, I think it might have been a little too chewy for me. But I remember those were good. And like I always judge whatever protein supplement or whatever by does it rip my stomach apart. And I don't remember them doing that. I don't remember them doing that. It's not a terrible option. Like if you put that next to a Snickers bar or whatever, like, again, my problem is like you don't know what's in it, so it's kind of like a risky thing, but I think at the end of the day, I would probably pick the protein bar. And I don't believe that all protein supplements or protein companies are out to get us, but, I just not being regulated, man, that's just terrible. Michael P. Hey, Matt, first time catching you on a live. Well, thank you for being here. Every Wednesday we do this. Live at 5, we do a live meal prep. What eventually turns into me just running my mouth and talking to you guys while Jenna does all the cooking.
We're there.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate you being here. Albert, I've been curious about trying MRE bars. One of the bars offered by a company called Redcon. I have a friend, and he's actually my physical therapy assistant. His name's Zach, and is he sponsored by them? I know he's all about them. He really, really likes them, and I have tried those MRE bars. It's been a long time, so I can't really speak to if they're good or bad. Oh, Weiss, hello. What's up? Thanks for being here. Albert, buddy of mine, does intense lifts and workouts. I see all the time on his Instagram, and he swears by the company. So I've been researching it. Yeah, I mean, right on. I give it a shot. I'm definitely the type of person that I'm open and I'll try it. I can't say I don't like something until I try it. And I don't know enough about Redcon One to say anything good or bad. I've heard nothing but good things though. I really have. Like there's certain companies that you just sort of hear about consistently. Like, oh yeah, like you heard about that and they're not doing well, they're not good, but I've heard nothing but good things about them. Albert, Redcon 1, okay. Jay Wolfie, Matt, let's see. Are you ever going to come to the UK? Absolutely am. Zero plans in the near future. We're in a bit of a transition right now, and a trip to the UK right now would be a little pricey. But yes, absolutely is on the to-do list. We absolutely will. I had a few people ask me like, hey, if you ever come to this part of the U.S. or whatever, let me know. And I absolutely, wherever we travel to, I'll be without a doubt, like putting an APB out on us, but letting y'all know, like all over social media and whatnot. That's why I'm so happy about the community tab, and now that I have in YouTube, like that is so cool. I love that so much. Brett, good point. I think I want a cleaner protein, more almost than almost any other food. If you eat, drink it every day, any bad stuff, and it can add up fast. Yeah, and you know, like the supplement industry right now is like it's been around for quite some time, but like the long-term effects we don't truly know. But again, like I want to have a credible source, and I believe that there's somebody out there. I believe that there is. I just haven't found them, and yeah, I was working on a video where I was gonna send off protein powders, but there was so much red tape. I was like dumbfounded with how difficult it was, how difficult the testing companies, like they basically wouldn't do it unless I was a major corporation, and I think it's because of the fear of.
Is the camera okay now?
Yeah, it's cool. I think the reason why is because they didn't want to like get caught up in any sort of lawsuit situation, and I was like, good Lord, I'm just trying to figure out what's good and what's not, but it was a much more complicated process than I thought.
Are you gonna juice at some point?
Yeah, when I'm talking to the peeps. Michael P, I've been debating on getting a protein shake to lower my calorie intake, or if I should just keep having oatmeal with peanut butter. If you're asking me, I'd say go with the oatmeal and the peanut butter, because I mean, if you're just trying to drop calories, that's just lessening the actual portions of the food you're eating.
It's probably cheaper then.
It will be cheaper, 100%. Oats, it's like a nickel for 8 pounds. You get, yeah, he's eating the whole protein bar. Okay. Brett, I mean, I obviously.
Like you were eating it.
Well, I was talking. Brett, I mean, I obviously want everything to be clean. Yeah, and you know, like, when I say, like, I don't trust what's in the protein supplement and all that, like, I truly believe, like, we only have so much control. Like, unless we're eating nothing but whole foods that we've raised ourselves and we slaughtered ourselves and we've grown ourselves, you can't truly know. But I don't know. It's just, I think you get what I'm saying. Like, it's on a lesser scale. There's just, you've seen companies that are just shady, and you've heard about like the big name companies that have done things like Herbalife and all them that have done kind of shady things. Like, I don't know. Granted, I get it that there's a lot of like legit companies like Tyson and everybody that's doing a bunch of meh stuff. So I don't know. You have to pick your battles, kind of thing, you know. Carlos, hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I really appreciate seeing these new names. I really appreciate it. And I always kind of trip when I see new names because I'm like, I really wish I knew that person's real name. But I appreciate you being here. Seriously. Have you ever done boxing? No, I have not. But I have wanted to. I really have. Here recently, I have been wanting to do a little bit of more like, not a steady state cardio, but some sort of activity that would be, cardio inducing, just because just getting moving. I've been injured, so I've sort of been limping along here, and I'm in recovery mode as far as lifting with Josh, and yeah, so I really do want to get into something, but we'll see. Thomas, is it Rees? Rees. How would you say that? Rees? Thomas Rees. Hey, Matt, congrats on the recent success. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It means the absolute world. I've really loved the past couple of videos. You're discussing mental health and your personal experience with that. Hope to see more similar content. Yeah, so what I've been doing is, I think there's 2 or 3 still that I haven't posted, and like every Friday for 2 or 3 more Fridays now, I have Matt's Mental Fitness episodes coming on the Matt Lane Fitness YouTube channel, and I've been turning those into podcasts for the Better Than Yesterday Everyday podcast on Fridays. So this Friday, another one's coming. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. And I've had a lot of feedback on that, which is awesome, because that's like, it's very, that content is very real, obviously, and it's just, I get to just be myself, be natural. Not that I'm not in the other videos, but I mean, you guys can see it. Like, it's a lot of editing, it's a lot of time, and I get to just turn the camera on and just be me. So to know that is what's helping people and people are vibing, like, yes, it's a W, so I'm glad. Thomas, also, what meal are you cooking today? So we did ground beef, peas, broccoli. We did what quinoa was that, babe?
The first one was Parmesan.
Did a Parmesan quinoa. You took out the box. So we did, no, it's not quinoa. We did a Parmesan couscous, or couscous, depending on who you are. And then we're doing a Uncle Ben's long grain wild rice, I think. It's been cool. Like here recently, we've been mixing up, like the last cook we did, so fire because we mixed up a lot of carbs. Like usually we'll get like we have a big tub of rice and like we'll just cook white rice, but mixing up the rice has been really cool. Been really, really good. Brett, Google Clean Label Project and check out their 2018 protein powder study. Tested many powders for additives and heavy metals. Seemed legit and surprising results. Lots of good and bad powders. Well, and there was, man, who was it? It was a major news.
She's sitting there with her eyes closed.
Falling out. There was, I forget who it was, but they also did a study, and it was like a major news company, like CNN or somebody. I don't know who it was. It probably wasn't CNN. Don't sue me, CNN. But they went and did this too. They had all these protein powders tested, and the company that they used found out that all of the results that they produced were like way inaccurate when they went to other people. So it's really trippy. But I'm gonna write that down right now. Hold on. Clean Label Project. Clean Label Project. Clean Label Project. Thank you. I am going to look that up. I just texted Josh that randomly, so he's going to ask me what, and I'll make sure I see that later.
Why don't you use the notes portion of your...
Because, Jenna, I have the ADD. Gulf Coast Local. Oice. Don't worry, this is my real name. Okay, awesome. All right, Oice. Awesome. Gulf Coast Local. I saw you were drinking sparkling ice drink in one of Holden's videos. Are those healthy alternative if you want something other than water but still want to be healthy? Yeah, so I don't think that they are... I don't think they're the best thing in the world. No. Water, of course, is the best thing and probably the only thing we should be drinking. You know, green tea and all that crap. Of course, the natural stuff is all we should be drinking. The fact that this drink has no calories... that just doesn't sound right. You know, there's something off there.
Well, they have aspartame or something.
I did a 3-part video on this. Sucralose, yeah. I did a 3-part video series on this channel, and we covered a bunch of like the minute details and like the what is this one? Of course, now I can't read any of the ones that we looked up. Like potassium benzoate and ensures freshness. Like we actually went and did some homework and pulled some studies to figure out what it actually was. We did a 3-part series on this channel. If y'all want, I'll plug it. But and I will admit, like we were running through reading the actual ingredients and listing off what those ingredients were. I think some people you're gonna nod off. Some people it's really interesting. I was all over. I loved it. I think it was great. So
I think the answer is no. They're certainly not healthy. But if you're craving something sweet and carbonated, it seems to be a better alternative than a regular soda.
And I've had some people say, like, well, you know, why do a diet soda? Why not just do a regular soda and be done with it? But I feel awful when I drink a regular soda. Like, I can't get through a regular soda now. So I don't believe that a regular soda is better than a diet soda. I just don't. Neither one. We shouldn't be drinking either one. But that's not how I'm going to live my life. I'm going to drink these. And, you know, I think that's really dependent upon you. Like, you pick what pieces of the health that you want, you know?
Michael P. says, Yoda dog.
Yoda dog.
Yes. We've called her that for many years.
We actually have. Will you do me a favor? Will you go tilt the screen back a little bit? It's
Yeah.
just kind of cutting my head off, and it's making me claustrophobic, and I'm having to bend down. I'm missing comments. Sorry, y'all. I'm catching back up.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Albert, I think you will do an energy drink review anytime soon, especially with the new ones coming out after Bang, like Rain, Raise, Adrenaline Shock, and even other drinks like Celsius and C4 energy drinks. I'll tell you right now, I will support any company that is a competitor to Bang. I think Bang is terrible. The CEO of Bang is terrible. I don't care if they hear this. I did a video on Bang. I am not a supporter of Bang at all. Used to drink it. I even have a video on this channel of me and Mel, my friend, reviewing like 18 flavors. But after that, I saw a video from the CEO of Bang claiming that the drink would cure Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. He made these crazy claims saying that it would cure it, fix it. Preposterous. Yeah, if you want to see that video, I'll plug that one too, because that pissed me off. Not a big fan of them. Some of my IG posts, I've actually posted me drinking Rain just because they're a direct competitor. Let's see. But would I be open to doing that? Sure. I don't really drink energy drinks that much. But I'm willing to do it.
You already have enough energy.
I do have enough energy. Brett, Matt, you're making me hungry. That's what I do. That is 1,000% what I do here. Andy's in the chat. What's happening, man? He said, "Hey, Matt and Jenna. What's up, man?"
Hey, Andy.
Owen, heyo, I've missed all the past live streams and finally caught one now. Thank you. I'm a big fan. Thank you. That means the world to us. Seriously. It's really cool. Thank you. Thomas, awesome. We'll certainly be watching that on Friday. Wait a minute.
You're Matt's mental health.
Yeah. My name is
Your
pronounced.
surname is pronounced Reese.
I'm really glad you're here. Reese. But I think it's a weird pronunciation. I'm coming to Wales. It comes from Wales in the UK. Okay, awesome. Reese. They say if you say it 3 times whenever you meet somebody that you're more apt to remember it. Fingers crossed. Brett, Clean Label Project is nonprofit. Seems legit, but who knows anymore? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like there's ways like around nonprofits to make money, and I can't speak to it. But yeah, you're right. Who knows, right? I'm willing to look into it. And I will. The dog's face. I know, right? That is like a normal face that we see, and it's hilarious.
Are you gonna juice at some point?
Jenna, I'm talking, and I have ADD. Thomas. Hey, Jenna too. Hope you're both having a good evening. We are. We are here with our yoga dogs, talking to you guys. It is fantastic.
Yoga or Yoda?
I did say yoga. I meant Yoda dogs. Do you watch boxing? Love him or hate him, Tyson Fury's journey back from depression and anxiety and being massively overweight to heavyweight champion is really impressive. I don't really watch boxing, but I keep seeing it keeps getting recommended to me on YouTube. I don't really watch boxing, no. I'd be down to watch that though. Jay Wolfie, all right, I'm about to head out. We'll leave my phone on for the watch time. Jay Wolfie, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't feel obligated to do that. I appreciate that. Oh, even the name Bang is a little bit strange. What if someone is giving it to you and says, "Do you want to bang?" Oh Lord, it's been done. It's been done so many times. My gosh. Yeah, Holden did a video with me, and we did a little segment where I was basically destroying a bunch of Bang cans. Just, I am not a fan. Not a fan. I remain pretty. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a super outspoken person, but if you're causing harm or mislabeling or lying for a profit, and it's in the fitness realm, like, yeah, yeah, that's wrong. That is wrong. And that's just it. Like, I would be okay if the CEO of Bang and Bang was like, "Look, we make this garbage drink, and it's for energy, and like it's got BCAAs in it. And we got girls walking around half naked. Like, do your thing. It's cool, but don't claim that you're fixing something that the medical community doesn't have a handle on." Even the name Bang. Are you going to Pensacon? So Holden really wanted me to go. I work. I work, and coincidentally, this is my last weekend to be working in our current job. So,
Yay!
yeah,
No more weekends.
exactly. So I will not be there. And actually, Friday, he was like, "Well, you can go Friday," which I thought I was going to be able to, but I actually, I'm not going to be able to go Friday either, because it's at like 6:30. Unless I can pull an audible. I'll see if I don't know. I don't know. I have a few things going on. Haley, are you going to Pensacon? Is the question. Oh, thought you were gonna. Wait. Thought you were gonna say you had ADHD. 1,000%. 1,000%. All right. I should probably do some juicing, right?
Yeah.
Can they see? Can they see that angle? Not
Why
really.
don't you put it over here?
Because it's gonna be super loud in the mic. Here, I'll just do this. Let's pull an audible. Pull in an audible. And I'll move this angle here. There you go. Now you can see. Now you can see. Hey, will you let me get right where you're at? Please. I'm not ruining your life.
Ruining my life.
All right. So on to the last portion of this live here. I keep wanting to call it a podcast. We're in love with this lately. So what? Talk. Speak.
You were about to say my new invention and their ice cube
This
trays.
is not. I didn't make this. All right. So I bought this from Walmart. All right. All it is an ice tray, but it's got little push buttons at the bottom, so you can pop out whatever's in there. Right. What's also cool is these are watertight. They've got a seal, and you can close them. And obviously, you put liquid in there. You don't want it spilling everywhere when it's juice. Wait a minute. Thomas, have you seen about the Goop brand made by Gwyneth Paltrow? What? Then claims she makes sound or very harmful, misleading. What? Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't even know who that is.
Well, she's the one that makes that candle that Craig was talking about.
No idea what you're talking about.
Smells like my...
Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Gwyneth Paltrow. What have you seen about this Goop brand? All right.
Yeah, Goop.
What the heck is that? Goop
It's
brand?
her beauty brand.
Okay. All right. I'm going to look into that, too. I'm going to look into that. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea about that. I want to look into it. Brett, I haven't heard that yet. Can you tell us what your new jobs are going to be? Can we say that? Can you say that? You want to say that?
We can say what we're doing.
What do you mean?
Like, that you're gonna work for a cardiologist.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna work for a hospital.
I don't know what all the technical pieces and what we can and can't say. It's not that we don't want to tell you. It's just we want to be respectful to the current and future company that we're going to be with. But yeah, I'm going to be working for a cardiology office. I'm going to be what's called an EP nurse navigator, an electrophysiology nurse navigator. So there's certain types of cardiologists, heart doctors, and the electrical conduction of the heart. That's the type of heart doctor I'm going to be working with. So I'm excited about that. Mm-hmm. Fantastic guy, fantastic office, and hospital that I'll be at. So looking forward to it. And Jenna will be working back inside that hospital as well. Oh man, I'm losing you. There it is. Brett, I agree, but the Goop seems very dangerous to make the claims that she does in the health and wellness realm. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, I disagree with that cross-pollination of like famous people giving like medical advice or like political advice.
Yeah.
Like I think you're famous because of a certain reason. Like stay in your realm.
That's marketing. That's been going on for years. So that's just marketing.
I disagree with it.
Okay. RE2, I gotta get ready to go. This was awesome. Keep the content coming. Michael P, we absolutely will. I appreciate you being here. It means the world. Haley, nope, I didn't realize it was a Comic-Con. I really like you and Holden, but I don't want to spend $65 and see you guys for 5 minutes. Maybe next year I will. I don't blame you one bit. Holden's he's going to be on a panel, so he got the hookup, and I think he was getting me in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. Brett, she got a new show on Netflix about homeopathic medicine and beauty stuff. All right, now y'all really got me intrigued. Because, yeah, I'm not down with that. Thomas, yeah, agreed, Brett. Would also be interesting to hear what jobs you're going into. Congrats on that, too. And there's going to be a point where we, we sort of talk a little more about it and about the actual transition. We're in this, like, transition period where we want to be, just be respectful of both parties. And, yeah, but we absolutely will. Jenna's getting a new job as well. Yep, she is. Gwyneth Paltrow plays Iron Man's wife in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's all I know. Well, that's, more than me. Brett, fully understand. Thanks for sharing what you guys can. Sounds great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, Jenna, very good point, Brett says. Thomas, yeah, I have seen that advertised too. Plus, I think it was going to be plugged in Jimmy Kimmel. Seems like if she wasn't a celebrity, anyone would call her out on her craziness.
Yeah.
It's almost cultish. Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, and there's a product that someone that I follow uses of hers, and I was like, oh, okay, let me look at it and see. And it was like $300 for a little bottle
God.
of face serum, and
Yeah, that ain't cool.
not for the average earner.
Mm-mm. How about you read some of them to me so that way I can work?
Okay. I'm going to read them from my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think on Jimmy Kimmel was the bit that we saw about her candle.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to say it on our channel, but if you're interested, it's an interesting name.
Why should we not say it?
Do you not remember what the name was?
I mean, we're quoting what the candle is. I mean, if you don't want to say it, we don't.
No.
I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, Dantes says celebrities just babble about politics and they live in a different world than most. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, and Thomas, that's why we're not saying a whole lot. He says, yeah, don't say more than you can. I understand there's confidentiality in healthcare.
Yep, without a doubt.
Hey, thanks, Brett. He says, you guys have such a nice kitchen. I love the backsplash.
Hey, we did that.
We did it ourselves.
We were pissed off at each other when we did it, right?
Yeah, we totally underestimated how long it would take to put this up. And so we started it at like 10 o'clock one night when we were tired, and we're still working on it till like 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you look real close, you can tell that it was done in the middle of the night by two people who have never done tile work before.
And we're pissed at each other?
Yes. So, but luckily on camera it's far enough away that you can't see all
The imperfections.
Yes, yeah. It just makes it unique. It's one of a kind.
Wow, so this didn't really dry properly.
Uh-huh.
So
Does it smell bad?
Yeah, it smells terrible. I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Well, it smells like ginger from over here.
That's not ginger. I'm gonna clean it real quick. Ice looked up the said ooh the candle. Yeah, you should Google that. Just take a second, go Google it real quick and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I am gonna juice, I promise.
Yes, it was a good bonding moment, Brett said. Maybe pissed at the time, but hopefully a good bonding moment in the end.
Yeah, it was, because actually, we're talking about it now, so it was memorable.
Haley says, do you juice a lot? What do you like to juice the most?
So, we don't juice a lot, we just got back into it, and really, we got back into juicing because, like, we eat vegetables, we eat some fruit, but, like, we just don't feel like we get enough. And, point blank, we're not going to eat an entire cucumber. We're more apt to eating fruit than we're going to eat, like, vegetables. And, of course, the fruit has more fructose in it and all that. So, the way around that is to juice, just to get those micronutrients in. You definitely don't have to.
No, and, I disagree with juicing in a way because you lose some of the bulk.
Sure. The stuff that you're expelling, the fibrous piece, that's really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, we should eat the whole thing.
Yeah, so
but
we're not avid juicers, but we like having it. So what we're showing you is just our way of, which I guess we could just stick the stuff in a blender and put it in there, but this is just the way we've chosen to do it.
Will you see if this is any of those phone calls that I need? It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Assault me on live internet. Yeah, just lately we just felt like we just need to get more veggies in, and like this is one of those like easy snacks that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I got a sweet tooth at night. It's not a sweet tooth. Like there's nothing wrong with your tooth. You just want some sweet food. That saying kind of bothers me. Could you tell? But like this is just such a good little trick at night.
Thomas Reese says, "Yeah, I think it's sold out too. Someone is buying it as nice as that is." Talking about the candle.
Yeah.
Oh, Albert, I can relate. He says, "Want to hear a horror story? A blender bottle filled with protein powder and water somehow ended up in the cabinet for over 6 months." Try living with this one.
That's it. Who said that? Who said that?
Albert.
Albert. I feel you.
So what Matt likes to do when we go somewhere, he's always like, you know, if we're in a hurry, I'll drive and he'll sit in the passenger seat and eat on our way to somewhere, which is a great use of time. But you know,
On our way to where?
just anywhere. Like if we're going to trivia or whatever, like he tends to eat a meal that we've prepped on our way to somewhere. That way he's not hungry when he gets there. But I can't tell you how many of those containers have ended up underneath my seat,
That's
and
true.
I notice it because my car smells like a garbage can. Like it's.
It's true. It's true. I'll admit it is.
So we've thrown a couple blender bottles away.
Yeah, we
over
have.
the years too. Yeah, because once it like ferments like that, you can't get it out of the plastic.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah. Brett says, "Oh, Albert, that's awful. I had one get lost in my car without knowing it." Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
And found it after who knows how long.
I've
Straight
done-
in the garbage.
I've done
Yes.
that way too many times. Way too many times.
Albert says, "Oh no, I made the mistake of opening up in my kitchen.
Uh,
Just burn the whole kitchen."
God, yeah. Burn it in the backyard. That sucks.
Ibrahima says, "How was it like filming the opening scene of John Wick?"
That was fun. That was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Like, what's so awesome about Holden is like he's so cool with like when we make a video, or he's so cool to like just be open for ideas, and that was fun. Like that is some of the funnest times that I have with Holden is when he's in like director mode and just tells me what to do. It was really fun.
Yeah.
We actually, if you guys are on his Patreon, we did a little Spider-Man thing, but I didn't think he didn't really like how it turned out, so he didn't put it in the video. But I thought it was actually kind of funny.
We thought it was really good.
I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, we just did that and like in a green screen. If you did see that on his Patreon account, like we just did that fully green screen. That was all green screen work. Pretty cool. Which I guess the background that didn't look real at all, but still.
Let's see. Fun fact for Matt: a lot of Dragon Ball characters are named after vegetables or food.
Hey. And
I
they're
really thought-
and like all of them are jacked, so maybe it is something
Yeah,
I'd like.
it should be something that you're into.
Veggies and muscle.
Brett says, "I used to add frozen mixed berries to smoothies, and it helps keep them cold. Never had a juicer though."
Get him out. Well, because he's so right. He's so right. And actually, like, we're gonna do the same
Same
thing.
thing.
We're gonna do the
So-
same thing.
Matt has a hard time drinking enough water, so he adds berries to his water. It's just a natural flavor, rather than like the little Neos or something. And then he says you get a berry surprise at the end.
It's so true. Like you got that fruit at the end. You got the fruit at the end of the water, and you're like, I'm almost there, and you can tip it back and get some berries in your mouth. Man, this could really be taken out of context.
Yeah.
Alex just got here late. I wonder what he's thinking. You tip it back and you get some berries in your mouth. I'm like, yeah, it's a little splash of flavor. It's good stuff.
Ibrahima, have you guys ever been out of the country?
Yes, yeah, we have. We went to Cozumel, Jamaica, Honduras. Where else did we go?
It's but it's been cheating though. It's been on
Yeah.
cruises, so it's
Yeah.
not really been like the real.
Yeah, I feel like cruises, like, yes,
Travel.
cruises, yes, you're out of the country if you want to say you went out of the country, sure, but, like, it's different. You know, like, when we go to the UK, when we actually go to the UK, like, you ain't taking a cruise to the UK. What's the dog doing? She alright? She having a seizure? What's going on? You know, like, when you go to another country, okay, this is fine. You go to another country and you do it, like, for real, like, you went there, you traveled there, but, like, a cruise is kind of,
Yeah, because most of the
not the
places,
same.
like I mean, a couple of the places we left, like the cruise terminal area. So I mean, I feel like we got a pretty decent.
Yeah.
In Belize.
Yeah.
And Jamaica.
Jamaica was real.
Yeah, that was.
But you know, I don't think that was a fair assessment of Jamaica. We were just in one area of Jamaica, you know.
Thomas, no, we have never been to Europe, unfortunately.
Gosh, I really want to go there. I really do.
I feel like by the time we actually travel, we're gonna need a whole lot of time.
Yep, I agree with that. All right, now I'm finally ready to juice. So this is called a Breville juice fountain, which my mom had it. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna do spinach, celery,
Apples.
here.
Nova.
Why are you yelling in their ear?
I don't know.
Some apples.
I take the stickers off.
Are these I thought I had more.
What? There's two up here.
You want to save those for like salads or something if we do?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have 3 cucumbers. Here's the deal with juicing. Not that you're asking, but you don't want to go crazy on the fruit or the berries or the whatever. Like you want to get a good like nutrient base, green base. That way it's like it's healthier, you know? Because you can load this up and make this sugar like fructose. You can make it a crap drink. So we'll start off. We'll do every bit of the spinach, and I'll show you how much is actually produced from a whole bag of spinach. So last week, what I did was I got frozen spinach. It worked, but you gotta thaw it out. You like doing frozen spinach just does not work. So you gotta thaw it out.
You do this with the apples?
Yep.
Because Lily wants an apple.
So I just stuff this full. No, nothing. Okay. Stuff this full of spinach. And you see how much spinach this is. This is 16 ounces. So that's a pound of spinach. Got all sorts of vitamin K and good stuff in here. On goes the Breville. Oh, yeah, that would help, Matt. You gotta
What?
put the blade in there, you dummy.
Come here, buddy.
You deaf. Where's the blade? Oh, there's the blade.
Buddy.
It helps put the blade in. So Ibrahima says, what camera do you guys use? So the main shooter is a Canon 80D. It's so funny, 80D. It's actually 80D. I love that thing. It's so rad. I use this wide-angle lens. It's at 10 to 18, I think. That's the main shooter. I also have a Sony AX5100. It's a good little backup camera. I really want to get a camcorder,
Come here, this is yours.
and that's what Holden shoots with. He shoots with that camcorder, and that allows you to shoot for longer. I really want to get one.
Can they see the dogs?
but I don't
They
really-
need to go to see all the dogs.
Well, let me get out of the way. Just not do anything important.
Nova's afraid of the freaking apple core. Okay, you don't get it. Nova's afraid of everything.
Nova is very, freaks out about weird stuff. Are you reading comments?
Yes.
Didn't seem like it.
Thomas says, yeah, weather would be a bit bad to cruise around the UK. I can vouch for that. Albert, you guys ready for the 2020 hurricane season? Apparently, they are predicting a 30 to 40% chance of another above average season like last year.
You got some facts. I've lived in Florida my whole life, and I'm one of those ignorant people who's like, we gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. Just strap down the house.
Alex says, juice fountain sounds so fancy.
Juice, yeah, right? No, I don't think it's that. Well, I think this thing might have been like $150. It wasn't anything crazy. Like
But
this.
that's a lot for what you miss out on. Like, you could just buy a $20 blender and call it a day.
Right, you can. You absolutely can. But, like, there's like the Vitamix, and that thing's like $600. Like, your boy ain't doing that. Like, and I know that the Vitamix apparently, like, it controls the heat so it doesn't degrade the nutrient. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Just eat the apple.
Yeah, just give me some juice. Just give me some juice.
I didn't realize Thomas says don't go to Italy anytime soon, though. Coronavirus has hit them badly.
I heard that. I did hear that. Here we go.
Thomas says, I can always taste the carrot in a smoothie, and I hate the taste mixed with fruit. I agree with that.
You don't like carrot?
Well, carrot is an overpowering taste. So you get the like the vegetable-y taste, and then you put like something sweet in there too. It doesn't mix well.
Well, and that's why I do what I'm doing. So cucumber, spinach, apple. We're gonna try celery just to even it out a little bit more
Yeah.
tonight. And
Celery is one of those that kind of creeps up on you too. Like, it's kind of a strong taste,
but
I think.
we're also gonna do ginger, which I love ginger. Jenna's not.
You can very easily go wrong with ginger, though.
Yeah, and ginger's very inexpensive. Like a ginger root, very inexpensive.
When we juiced a lot before, I liked purple cabbage. That was a really good
that was good.
neutral taste that went with a lot of vegetables and fruits. It didn't like overpower anything. Which vegetables do you find more healthy, stealthy, or tasty in a smoothie? So I think the spinach is a good filler.
Spinach is a sneak attack, a very good green base. The kale compared to spinach, not good. Spinach is much better.
Yeah, the kale doesn't juice as well.
It just doesn't translate.
Dante S says, geez, those dogs are big, living with dinosaurs. Yes.
Yeah, farting dinosaurs.
Brett says, yeah, those Canon D series are nice cameras. My main camera is a Canon T5i.
Yeah, I think I had that exact camera at one point. I like that camera.
He says it's a DSLR, but beneath the D series.
Nah, man. I mean, here's the thing. If it catches what you're trying to catch, if you relay the message, it's all that matters. All that matters. I think I spent a little bit too much money initially on gear. I went a little too hard into the gear, but like now, I don't need to upgrade. I'm good. So, but just work with what you got, man. Work with what you got. Check this out. 10 ounces. This is 10 ounces of pure spinach juice. A pound. That's
Only gives you, yeah.
That is not a lot. Go ahead.
Away says, do you think people make misconceptions about plant-based burgers because they still have fats in them, so it's not 100% healthy?
100%. Yeah, I think that I think the misconception that it comes from plants, so it's good. I mean, there's plant-based stuff in it, sure, but there's still a lot of like protein powders and fillers and stuff in it that we don't know. Also, that is even less known of long-term studies of what it's going to do to our bodies.
There's a lot of fillers. It's very processed.
Yep, very processed. So now I'm going to do the cucumbers. Go ahead, babe.
Brett says, are you juicing for the week as well? Like, are you splitting those up for meal prep or just making them to have now? So what we like to do, we put them in the ice cube trays.
Yeah, if you're gonna run off because you sort of just want to get to it and know the point, yeah. So I bought like 3 or 4 of these, and then basically this, like one of these is a whole drink, and then you can put a little water in it if you need to water it down. But basically we'll get 8 drinks out of this. And you can water it down and make it go even farther. But yeah, we'll put this in the freezer and then pop them out as we want throughout the week, so they're fairly fresh.
It's a snack.
Yep.
For the week.
All right, here we go.
Thomas, I can see cucumber definitely working. Never tried spinach.
Yep.
It might be worth a try. Thanks for the tip.
Yep, it's good stuff. Well, check this out. So you get so I just had like an average cucumber, and that's 20 ounces. So it went from here to here, 20 ounces.
So 1 cucumber gives you just as much juice as a whole bag of spinach.
Yep, more.
Ibrahimo, what do you recommend to me as a person who wants to work out but needs a little motivation?
Start. Just start. I mean, if it's motivation because you can't get started, then you have to pick something to start. And as far as the actual working out piece, training piece, doing what you enjoy doing makes you stick to it. So you have to know what you like. And if you don't know what you like, you need to try numerous things.
Alex says, I have a T5 and I don't use it to record because I can't see my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I just use my iPhone, which has been working for me.
Yeah, man. I remember when you told me you started using your iPhone and using it for the podcast. That thing's fire. Nailed it. All right. This is a very small stalk of celery because I don't want to go too heavy on it. This is gonna go farther. We haven't even started on apples or ginger.
What do you put it in once that's full?
I'll get like a big blender bottle and put it in that so I can mix it.
Okay. Better hurry up, I'm eating all your apple.
All right, cucumber, celery, spinach. That's the green base. And I pour it into a big blender bottle. Look at that. Look at that goodness. Just goodness. Little froth.
Brett says, I agree about cams. I have an art degree for photo and ceramics and a site major.
Oh, cool.
Interesting combo. The T5i has worked well enough to exhibit in France and win minor college awards. I love it. That's cool.
Really? I didn't know that.
Albert, for those who have had a hard time quitting soda, how healthy are Pure Zero sodas? I've never heard of this. If you were to switch solely to those.
Pure Zero sodas. I'm trying to remember. I think I remember seeing those. Pure Zero sodas. I don't think I'm familiar with that. I think I remember. I forget if I've seen it or not. 2, 4, 6, 8. So half
Oh,
whole.
away says, imagine Matt versus Holden in an anime fight because Holden has the brains on anime whilst Matt has the brawn. Brett says, I've had a really good juice from a local place near me. It was green apple, lemon, and ginger.
Yeah.
Love the ginger, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I love ginger. Will you do me a favor? Will you look up that soda real quick just to see if I know it? Because if I know it, I'm gonna have her look that soda up. Because if I see it and I recognize it, I'll tell you what I think. If I don't know it, I'll tell you that. Who is that?
No one.
Shocker. All right, apples are going in. What's up?
So they make a lot of flavors. It looks tangerine. It looks like it's maybe a Diet Right brand pure syrup.
I remember Diet Right. My mom used to drink those. I am not familiar enough to speak on them though, to be honest.
Are you gonna juice this?
Yeah. Why are you about to eat it?
If someone wanted to start juicing, will a blender work out to start?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, if you can get around it without spending the money, heck yeah. And at the end of the day, just blend it up, strain it a few times.
Well, and look, show them what all you're missing.
And like
Juicing.
This is all good stuff, without a doubt.
So, and this is why I'm not a big proponent of juicing, is because you're missing all of that fiber, that bulk from the fruit. I mean, juicing is an easier way to get a lot of the extra stuff down faster. But I don't think that it keeps you full, like if you ate all the bulk of an apple and a cucumber and celery and all that stuff individually. Although you can get, I don't think anyone would just bite off a piece of ginger. So, I mean, you can hide the ginger in there.
That's true.
It's just an extra way to get stuff, get your nutrients.
Will you get the ginger out?
Done.
Thanks for getting the ginger out.
Brett says, so you guys really go all out for meal prep. I know you mentioned earlier, but did you say last week you cooked for Holden? You guys are awesome for doing that for your friends.
Yeah, man. He, first of all, he wants to, get in better shape and all that. And I can do it. He's a good friend of mine. I have the time. I can do it. And, I'll be honest, first of all, I know it's going to help him. He said it's going to help him. And I do want to help sort of repay him because he's helping me with my YouTube. He really is. And he's, I don't know, I look at it as a way that I can give back in an awesome way because I kind of know what I'm doing with this kind of stuff. So it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Brent says to Alex, I think you could do smoothies, but I believe a juicer removes some plant matter like the fiber.
Yeah, there's if you want to get deep into that culture, there's a lot of people that say, no, you got to get a certain one that doesn't overheat it because then it kills the nutrients. And that may be true, but I mean, come on, guys. Come on.
We aren't hardcore juicers like that. That's not our primary means of getting our nutrition.
No.
Nor should it be, I don't think.
I look at this as supplementation. Seriously. It's the same as supplementation to me.
And I agree, Brett. He says, I think juicing is really good for veggies, but if you only use fruit, you'll be taking in a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean, you might as well just go drink fruit juice. It's the same thing. But I guess there's like less crap in this, but still, you get what I'm saying. All right, it's a really big green base. I think we're gonna need a little more. Pop one more. Got a cutting board over here that you're not using.
Will you give Lily the apple core?
Somebody asked that?
No,
Oh.
I did. You want me to type it out so I can announce it out loud?
What? Should you get your whole thing?
Well, I mean, he split it between the two of them because Nova's afraid of him. Well, Roman just got an extra whole one, so she should get an extra little piece.
Hurry! She's coming! Your sister's coming! All right, So I think we've done 4 apples now, and just a pinch of garlic, a pinch of ginger. Here we go. Ah, crap. God, it smells so good. Love it. All right, now we're gonna have to go to a taste test because it's
Are you just eating the ginger out of there?
well, the apple too. All right, we gotta even this out because this isn't. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like it's gonna be too green base. We're not.
OA says, I just got recommended a video where someone worships Trump as God. Not that surprising.
Wow.
Since people can walk on air nowadays.
So that's apple and ginger at the bottom there.
Thomas says he got a phone call, so he's missed the last 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't ginger have some really good health benefits?
It does, and I'd be lying if I told you all of them. I know that ginger's a really good anti-inflammatory.
He also asked, have we tried walnuts and juicing? Can we juice walnuts?
I think I've heard.
We have not.
We haven't done it, but I have heard that you can do that.
Alex says, gotta head out, guys. Hope you guys have a great night.
Alex, man, I appreciate
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here, brother. Hope all is well.
Did we cover this? Is it John or Johan? What did you say? You clarified with him.
I did?
Yeah, I think last week or the week before.
I think it was Johan. I think we
We'll
established
forgive
Johan.
you
Apologies.
for being late.
Yeah, we'll screw up your name. Sorry. We'll screw up your name because you're late. No, I'm sorry. That's pretty good. Tell me what you think.
Right.
You saw what I was just doing. I was just mixing them up there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Does it need anything? I got another cucumber, a few more apples, some celery.
No, I think we're good. I think that's a good.
I just don't know how far that's gonna go. We got 3 of these to do, and that's 6. Okay. That's 6 drinks.
Well, put another cucumber in there.
All right. A little more ginger too, probably. Give me another apple.
Another apple?
Well, because it's gonna water it down.
Okay. Thomas says, not sure if it could be juice, but I've heard a lot of health benefits, not just for physical, but also mental.
Oh, you just mean walnuts in general. Yeah.
Walnuts or ginger?
Oh, ginger. My bad, ginger. Yep. I just know that ginger is really good anti-inflammatory, and I love the way it tastes. And I know it has a bunch of other health benefits without a doubt. Again, I want to get a registered dietitian on here. That would be so good for the podcast. That'd be so fun.
Feed the dog snacks.
Snack.
Snack.
That's good stuff.
Brett says, do either of you listen to music while you work out? If so, what are some of your favorite albums or artists for working out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we both have a very different approach to music working out. Matt listens to a lot of EDM and like screamy music. What's that really called?
Like black metal, death metal, dark metal. But some of it's not that hard. Like, come on, Matt, get it together.
I like to listen to like classical or instrumental music.
Yep. Yes, you do. So, like, you know, some stuff that you probably listen to as well, like Disturbed. I'm a big Marilyn Manson fan. Tom McDonald, I've been heavy on him lately. Love Red, Skillet, Through Fire. I love them. Through Fire is so good.
I don't know who that is.
Suicide Silence, Dope, Slipknot, NF is good.
Ooh, NF.
Little bit of AC/DC. I like aggressive things when I'm lifting. I like really aggressive things. Most of the time, it's just really aggressive, screaming music. Good stuff.
Thomas says, healthy dogs. My dog growing up was only interested in meat. Yeah, our dogs.
Oh, they'll eat meat too.
Will eat anything.
They will eat anything.
Roman, I don't know if you guys can see him very well, sitting over here. He'll eat anything you hand him. Even a rock. I gave him a rock one day as a joke, and he ate it before I could stop him.
Let's see if he'll eat some ginger. So, it's a little snippet of ginger. I don't know if you've ever bit into ginger. Real powerful. Let's see if he does it. Never mind. He will not eat anything. He spit that out.
What's our favorite board game?
My favorite? You know my favorite.
What, they don't.
So, my top two favorite is Rat Race by Robert Kiyosaki and
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Love Monopoly.
I hate Monopoly.
Y'all know, if y'all know how I am with like money and, you know, all that, like if you've been here a while, you know how I am, and that's all I think of when I'm playing Monopoly and Rat Race. Really, really fun games to me.
We did go through a time where we played Mancala quite a bit.
Yep.
Which I believe is supposed to be like the oldest
game in existence, yeah.
Thomas says, do you like Queens of the Stone Age?
I don't think I know them.
System of a Down?
Oh, love System of a Down. Yeah.
Have you worked out to that one song from John Wick soundtrack? The one that you
I absolutely have.
Yeah.
Absolutely have. Yep, I've been burning that soundtrack down. It's a really good soundtrack.
Thomas says maybe a little Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I'm a Rage fan, that's for sure.
So Roman is our only male dog. He's the one laying down here trying to eat the ginger. Lily is our Yoda dog. And then Nova's the one not in here because she's afraid of everything.
She's a bit of a pansy.
Yes, she is. And she's not a rescue dog or anything. There's no reason. She's had no trauma in her life.
We've never beat her or anything.
There's no reason why she should be scared of anything, but she's just terrified of life.
Lily, am I in your way? Can you see her right there? She's right there. She's right where I'm trying to stand.
Jay Cook says, Jenna, you just became my favorite person with the classical music during workouts. Thank you. Being a classical musician, I always listen to classical sometimes during workouts. Yeah.
I didn't know that, Jay Cook. I didn't know that, man. Hey, Jay, I've been creeping on you on your IG, man. I've been watching you work out. That's rad, man. That's rad. And I see you rocking our gear. I appreciate it.
Yeah, on a podcast recently with Kiana, she made a point of not listening to music to kind of clear her head because she
Very
was
interesting.
focusing on the words and not on her thoughts.
Very interesting.
So I kind of compromised and stopped listening to music with words and just started listening to classical music all the time. And today was actually the first time I've listened to like my regular music in a while, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the classical.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were trying that.
And just a side note, I played French horn in junior high and high school, so I was horrible at it.
Side note, French horn.
Yeah. Brett says, nice, some good bands there. I do like more orchestral stuff as well, but not when I work out.
Same, right there with you.
He also says, I loved me and Calla when I was younger, but haven't played it in years. Matt likes to cheat.
I don't cheat.
Oh, Jay plays the violin.
Nice. Damn, man, I'm impressed.
Yeah, Owe says he plays the keyboard.
God dang, y'all
That's awesome.
musically gifted.
Brett says, Matt, you might like working out to Meshuggah.
What?
It's a very aggressive Yiddish metal.
What? See, that's my thing right there. I love that like outskirts type metal. That's rad.
Mm-hmm.
Yiddish.
Yeah, I agree. Brett says, wow, so many musicians. I play guitar most now, but came into music as a flute player. Awesome. Elementary and middle school.
All right, so this is the cool thing about this. There's that red seal you see there. So like you can just it can toss around. You can throw it in the freezer and it's not gonna leak.
I would really laugh hard if it just busted open.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's not leaking. Seriously, like that's so rad because I was terrified to get like regular ice trays and just throw them in there. So that's what's up with these.
Brett says, don't worry, Jenna, I never made it past second chair. I was always first chair because I was always the only French horn player. So, bam.
Winning.
Thomas says, speaking of classical, has anyone seen the two cellos, guys?
Oh,
yes.
Love them cats.
They play heavy metal songs on their cellos, and it sounds pretty awesome.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Super
I've
good.
downloaded a lot.
They can't see your face right now.
Okay. And then my favorite, like, just group of just classical, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but the Brooklyn Duo is one of my favorite groups to listen to recently.
Who's that chick? Who's that cello chick? There's a cello
I know who
chick.
you're talking
She's
about, but I
so
don't
good.
remember.
Oh, she's so good. There's that chick on YouTube. You just type in. No, maybe it's a violin.
It's a violin.
It's a violin, right? Oh, she's so good. Type in violin girl EDM or something like that on YouTube. She's so good.
Carlo Kennedy says, hey bro, I love your videos. Keep up with. Hey.
What?
Thank you. I think he's new here.
Oh,
Carlo
awesome.
Kennedy.
Awesome, Carl. I appreciate you being here.
Away says, I do lots of stuff such as playing keyboard, gaming, drawing. That's awesome.
Nice.
Brett, he says, great job, own that first chair. Heck yeah. Tomas Hamolka, hello there. I think that's your new name as well. Thank you for stopping by.
Appreciate you being here.
Thomas says, also with Out There Metal, there's a Mongolian metal band called The Who. Every song I've listened to, every song I've seen is about Genghis Khan, though.
Interesting.
Is it Lindsay Sterling, the girl, the violin player?
I think that, yeah, I'm almost positive that's her. She's so good.
Yeah, we watched one of her music videos recently. It was like, she was in
Iceland
ice.
or something?
Like, it was just all ice around her. She was playing.
So rad. She's so good.
I think you might have extra.
Yep.
Tomas.
What's up?
Greetings from Czech Republic. Awesome
What?
videos. That is awesome.
Czech Republic. That's unreal. Really, really appreciate you being here. That's trippy. Like just knowing that we're talking to somebody else across, and in my eyes, like on a different planet, like that's just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I am so geographically challenged.
Thomas says, Jay Cook, not sure where you are from, but have you ever seen the Proms? There is a guy who often plays there and always wears an Aston Villa football jersey. I don't know his name, but he's really good. Interesting. Carlo says, have you ever heard Ghost BC, the metal band?
No, y'all know much more than I know.
You got a lot of names to look up.
I do.
Brett says, Jenna, if you go for older style instrumental jazz, but recorded by modern musicians with modern production values, check out Ellery Escalin's new album, The Pearls. Gotta check that out.
Little sippage?
Is this the extra stuff?
Yeah. Oh, geez, sorry, Lily. I just spilled juice all over. Well, I think that's it.
I think we've successfully destroyed the kitchen.
We've destroyed it. Looks terrible. Did a great job. Here, let me show you. Destroyed the kitchen. Oh, crap. See? Destroyed. Actually, doesn't look that bad on camera.
Always says you might have a viewer from Mars.
I would see, and I would just so be like, "That's crazy! Thanks for being here." Oh man, wow, that was fun. That was good. This was a really good live. I really appreciate you guys being
Yeah.
here.
How
Yeah,
does it taste? It tastes awesome.
it tastes incredible. Really,
Yeah,
really does.
That's good. Good combo.
Yep.
The ginger isn't overpowering. Tomas says it's in Central Europe next to Germany. Capital is Prague.
Ah,
Thank you. Matt would not have been able to find the Czech Republic on a
nope,
map.
nope. Give me Google, and I still would have failed. Oh, we didn't do any berries.
Albert says he's also currently destroying the kitchen.
Good. All right, I guess we should probably hang it up. This has been an awesome live. I really appreciate
Yeah.
you guys being here. I really appreciate the engagement.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Thanks for sticking. Yeah, this is a super long live. Pulling a Holden live. Just you being here just helps the channel so much. If you know anything about YouTube, then you'll know that view time helps the channel and it grow. And literally just your being here is awesome. And it's so cool for us because we get to talk to you like live. It's just we get to interact with you. You're across the world. Like it's just you're across the planet. It's just it's,
You're on Mars.
you're in a multiverse, but it's just so cool. It's so cool, and these are so fun. We've only been doing this for a little over 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's just been really, really fun to get to know all of y'all. And when we see new faces, we just light up, and when we see returning people, we just light up, and it means the world. So thank you, truly appreciate you. Also, thank you for 100 subscribers on the BTYE podcast. That sort of snuck up on us, to be honest with you, but I really appreciate that. Now we get to customize the channel name. That's really cool. Looking forward to that. And I did decide, somebody asked me, are you not going to do anything for are you only going to do something as far as 10,000 subscribers? Because I put out a video talking about how we crossed 1,000 subscribers on this channel, which I cannot thank you enough. But I've decided what I am going to do is every 1,000 up to 10,000, I'm going to do a live, and then we'll see what happens after 10,000. But yeah, I'm going to do a live for every
1,000.
Every 1,000.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, thank you. It means the world. We really appreciate you. If you leave comments in here, I will catch up to them by the time we hang this bad boy up. And I guess that's it. Is there anything else we're supposed to say? Anything else we're supposed to mention?
Brett just said, this is a good question. I don't know the answer. I've always wondered if the YouTube Premium subscribers count differently than the normal YouTube subscribers.
Oh, that is a good question. I have no idea. Because
That's a really good question.
I don't have YouTube Premium. I do not. Well, thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. Got a video coming out this Friday, and I'm thinking about maybe releasing another. We'll see. But yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome. Wait. Oh, don't want to hold you up, but I've always wondered if the YouTube. Yeah, but hold on, you missed something. Subscribers don't count normal. Since I don't watch ads, do you not get the ad revenue?
Oh, because I didn't read all of it.
Oh yeah. Well, so now I qualify to get the ad revenue, but I'm still not. I'm still not quite there. I have to get to 4,000 watch hours, and I think we're like 2,500, 2,550, something like that. So we're not quite there, and I'm totally okay with that. Like the money piece is just incredible. Like just that's a bonus. That's just so. It's all good, but I don't know the answer to that. That's a good question. I'll have to contact my good friend Holden, but.
Yeah, Holden would know.
Holden would know. I don't want to hang up the slide. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Start washing dishes and keep talking to people.
All right, I guess I'll start washing dishes before we hang this up.
Hang it up.
I guess we'll hang it up. I'm just doing what she says. Seriously.
We held them long enough.
Seriously, this has been really fun. I really appreciate you guys. So we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you this same time this coming Wednesday, live at 5. Thank you so much. Be better than yesterday every day.
Did you just have a seizure?
This was not a seizure.